Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Piera and today I'm here to talk about King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. So for those of you who don't know, King of Scars is a new duology set in the Grishaverse. Obviously the Grishaverse is the same world as the Grisha trilogy, Shadow and Bone, and the Six of Crows duology. So this video will start with a non-spoilery section and then jump into a spoilery section, so that way if you haven't read the book and you don't want to be spoiled, you can bugger off and then come on back when you're ready. So King of Scars focuses around Nikolai, who is a character we meet in the original Grisha trilogy, and his story, which kicks off 3 years after the end of Ruin and Rising. And just so you're aware, this video may also contain spoilers for the original Grisha trilogy and for Six of Crows duology, so if you don't want to be spoiled for anything, I'm not quite sure why you're here. But anyway, well, just there's your warning. So my original thoughts on this book were I was so excited for it. I was really hyped after, you know, loving Six of Crows and then eventually reading the Grisha trilogy and being absolutely in love with Nikolai. I was super pumped for his book. And I found it incredibly disappointing. Once again, I love the world. I love the Grishaverse, the world Leigh Bardugo creates. I love the Grisha abilities. I still love Nikolai, but for a book about Nikolai, there wasn't much Nikolai. We also have 2 other points of view. So the other points of views that we have in this book are Zoya, also from the original trilogy, and Nina from the Six of Crows duology. And the ending was possibly the worst thing I could have, why? I don't understand. I love Leigh Bardugo. She's one of my favorite authors, and I love the way she writes and the world she creates, but girl, why? Why? In terms of the characters, the only character that I really did enjoy was Zoya. I like her kind of, I'm this incredibly attractive, incredibly powerful, strong, badass bitch, and I know I'm all of those things, so I'm not gonna take shit from people. Of course, I have a tragic backstory, and chaos ensues. Nina, I wasn't a fan of. I mean, I love Nina in Six of Crows, but in this, like, her story throughout this book was kind of average. I didn't really care about it. Although I'm not quite sure if Leigh Bardugo has confirmed, but from the vibes I was getting from this book, Nina is bisexual, maybe? I'm not sure, but that's the vibes I was getting from King of Scars. So, can't confirm, but that was my vibes. And like I said, yeah, Nikolai's sections just kind of bored me. Everything just seemed really convenient in the lead up to the end. So, with that said, that's my non-spoilery section, and now I'll get into my spoilery section. So if you haven't read the book and you don't want to be spoiled, bye! Come back later. Otherwise, let's get into it. Can I just kick off with how fucking atrocious that ending was? Like, I love Leigh Bardugo. She can do no wrong in my eyes, but that ending was just the worst. The Darkling is back in the body of Yuri. You're done. Your story was done. Like, go away. Like, what's Alina gonna think? When Nikolai rocks up and he's like, hey, by the way, you know that Darkling you killed? He's back. It's just too convenient and I don't like it. I don't like the ending, and that ruined the whole book for me. I read the spoiler before I finished the book, and it made to the point where I was like, I don't want to finish the book because it's I don't care. I think it's a terrible idea. As I said earlier, this book, for a book about Nikolai, seemed to lack all the things I loved about Nikolai. Like, yes, I get he's going through this trauma of having this monster inside him. There's maybe like 3 or 4 lines in there that reminded me of the original Nikolai, whom I love. And I know he's going through some shit right now, but I didn't care much for the story. I mean, I was surprised when I first started the book and realized that was the thing, but I feel like his whole storyline was just really convenient. Like, oh, here's Yuri. Oh, Yuri's coming with you. Like, A, for starters, dumb, don't do that. Oh, the Darkling's back. Well, who the fuck's fault was that? Oh, the Saints are alive, but now they're all dead because some bitch is crazy, and I just, ugh. I'm so disappointed. I'm also so disappointed in Nina's story. All I got from that was she's possibly bisexual, and I haven't confirmed that. I haven't done any research, so I don't know, but those are the vibes that I was getting. And with her friend, or the girl, Hannah, I don't know what her name is, Hanny. I hated her. I couldn't give 2 fucks about her. I don't know what the point of her was. The only thing that I cared about in Nina's backstory was when she found Trassel, and I was like, thank God, something like, and like the nods to Six of Crows. Those were like the only things that I was like, yeah, Nina, and I loved Nina. I loved Nina in Six of Crows, and I get it, she's going through some shit because she's burying Matthias, and I'm just like, ah, damn. And surprisingly, Zoya was the only one that I even remotely cared about, although now there's like the potential for a romance between Zoya and Nikolai, and I just, again, convenient. I feel like this book is incredibly convenient. Zoya's like backstory was like sad, but I wasn't really pressed about it. Again, like, this whole book was just such a letdown for me. Like, I was so excited, and seeing where, like, the change that Bardugo went through from the original Grisha trilogy to how much her writing and characters improved in Six of Crows, and then for her it just seems like she backtracked, and I'm just really sad about it. I mean, that's pretty much all my thoughts on King of Scars. I was super hyped for it, and it let me down. It really let me down. Like, I'll read book 2 just because I'm trash and I love Leigh Bardugo, but I like the Darkling coming back was just so fucked. And I hope that means we see like a bit of Alina and Mal in the next book, but I'm like, I just don't care. I don't care. There wasn't enough Genya. Not nearly enough Genya. Apparently Genya and David and Hamer and Nadia got married. Everyone's getting married in their like 20s, which is cool. Like, I mean, do you, but I was also like, I don't really care. So, anyway, that was my thoughts and feelings on King of Scars. It was a super big letdown and I am very disappointed by it, but I love Leigh Bardugo, so I guess I'll just continue. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of King of Scars down below and I will see you next time. Bye.